Hello everyone, it's Mystic. I am here on the PTR with patch 6.2. We're going to take a look, at the adventure guide. So I'm going to open it up, and this has replaced the dungeon journal. If you watch the Conjured Refreshment podcast, the 6.2 special, we talked a little bit about this. Here's the video I wanted to make on it. So it tells us the suggested content we can do for my road here, saying check out Tanan Jungle. And it's telling me to do the Shadow Moon Burial Grounds for this item. This character isn't as geared. I'll show you what a more geared character's adventure guide will look like. But for now, we're looking at the lower gear character. And it's telling me to use treasure maps. Dungeons. Doesn't look like it's telling me which dungeon to run from here. It just says from here. Under the suggested content. But let's look what changing in the dungeon journal part of it. So, loot is still on there. Unfortunately, for some reason, ability. Oh, so the first boss. No, it's weird. So the abilities are working. It just took a minute. Sure, it is a PTR. There are bound to be bugs. That's why everybody should jump onto a PTR, even for 15-20 minutes, and just check it out. Find a bug, report it. But we still have our abilities here telling us what they do. Nothing major change there. Still got the character models. Raids still have the same thing. Yeah, we'll go to one that has content. Okay, so we'll go to the first boss. Or Garger? Whatever. I call him the roly-poly boss. And it looks exactly the same. If we're changing the way this works, I would like to see Acid Torrent, for example. This is the ability tanks swap on. I'd like to see on the tank part, you take one stack of this. Like, use your mitigation cooldowns, which it does say on there, but it doesn't say switch after every one. Let's see, rule. Tanks. If we're on slice. Again, I would like to see in the dungeon journal, wow. Old habits die hard. In the adventure guide, to say, hey, only take 2 stacks of this on this difficulty that you select here. If we're already going through the process of revamping it to where it tells you suggested content, let's do that so you keep the players in game more than tabbing out of the game to get this information. But other than that, there we go again. A bug where it's not showing me the abilities. Oh wait, is that because... Okay. Scratch that, it's not a bug. It's because I actually have a boss selected. Alright. Granted, that was my own stupidity. Still, you should jump on the PTR, check stuff out. Let's get on a character that has some gear and see what it tells me to do on this character. So here we go, opening up the adventure guide. It's telling me to go to Tanan Jungle, talk to the king, start that quest line, and it's telling me to do Hellfire Citadel. Okay. And it's saying I should go after this piece of armor right here first. So That's cool. And then fishing tournament. For whatever reason, that's in there. I think Blizzard's trolling me. I don't particularly care for the fishing in the game. So they're going, you should try fishing. Let's see what happens whenever we make a level 90 character. See what it tells us to do there. And I'll do a Blood Elf. Female. Paladin. Sure. Random keystroking. Finish. Into the world. Alright, so let's see what it tells a lower level character on the adventure guide. It's telling me to do the slag mines for a chest piece. Still saying fishing tournament. And to do random battlegrounds. I assume this is the level up. I think you get XP from doing battlegrounds. Yeah, you do, because yeah. So it's telling you how to do quest, not quest, but do battlegrounds for XP, do this dungeon for XP. And again, nothing major changes in the old part of the adventure guide. So overall, it's a nice change. I do like the suggested content part. It does help people know which direction to go on the characters that are rating current content. It tells you what to go for next. Example being my monk was, hey, you should go do Hellfire Citadel for this trinket. You click on the trinket, it tells you which boss it drops off of. Things that I would like to see changed, like I said before, if there's a tank swap mechanic, put that information in there. Swap at X amount of stacks. We're already going through this trouble of changing this. Let's enhance it a little bit more. I know that it's not designed to be the here's how you kill everything part, but for the most part, if you don't want to use a strategy guide, make a couple pools, you can get the strategy down. The hardest part for me has always been, if there's a stacking debuff, how many to ton off on. So, add that. It's a wonderful new tool. I will use it, and I will encourage the rest of my guild members to use it whenever it comes out to help make our group and our guild better. So, thank you so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, give that subscribe button a click. Until next time, later.